All right, here's Monday's squat workout. I started off at 465, and that was the number that I had originally planned on working with, but it ended up being a little easier than I thought it would be, and my legs felt quite a bit better than I expected them to after Friday's 8s that I did. So I went ahead and bumped up the weight to 475, and again, the weight's moving very nicely, and my depth is right where it needs to be. So I was very happy with what I was able to do with this. I feel like my recovery is improving every week, almost every workout in regards to squat workouts. So I'm, again, pretty happy with the way things are going right now. My depth is consistent and right where it needs to be to get those white lights in the USAPL. So moving forward, I'm probably going to continue to just nickel and dime it as far as increasing the weight, and we'll see. You know, next week obviously the plan would be to go to 480, unless for some reason I'm feeling remarkably better than I expected myself to. But at the same time, I need to be careful because I don't want to peak too soon with my work capacity. I'd like to keep this train rolling. And I do plan on deadlifting on Friday this week. I'm going to stick to conventional for a while. I was very pleased with the way my conventional felt on Monday before I squatted. Here's my last set. I went ahead and did these paused. A little bit harder, but either way, the weight's moving well. I probably could have done a set of 5 there. Here's yesterday's bench. Again, I'm still working on keeping my feet as flat as possible and not letting my heels come up at all. It's kind of a long ways away there. It's hard to see. Here's my first work set with 365. You can see my left heel there is coming up. And you'll see my very last set that I do of the day, I end up doing a close grip set with 315. I find a foot position that finally allows my feet to be completely flat, as in as flat as the soles of the shoe, which is what the rule book says, USAPL. Here's my second set of 5 with 365. Again, still working on trying to keep my wrists straight as possible, doing that and keeping my feet as flat as possible. It's been challenging to do both of those things at the same time, but I think I'm making good progress. And I ended up getting 3 sets of this. I wasn't sure how it would go, but felt okay. This set's a little bit better, but you can see my left heel is still popping up right there. I know you can't see daylight, but trust me when I say it's popping up. You can see my foot rocking back and forth just slightly, and I think that's enough for them to give me a red light for that. So that's the last of that. Here's a close grip. Again, you'll see my left foot rocking a little bit, and that heel's coming up. And it's only coming up a little bit, but I don't want to give the judges any reason to give me any kind of red for anything. And the fact is, I've never competed USAPL. They don't know me, so I can assume they're not going to be super forgiving. Here's my final set. I moved my feet out just a little bit. I pushed them out a little wider, and it seems to me, even though I can't see my left foot, which is really the one that moves the most, it seems to me that I am keeping everything as flat on the floor as it possibly can be based on the sole of my shoe. So that's good. So I was pleased with that. I'm going to try to mimic that stance or that foot placement moving into my next bench workout and move on from there. That's it.